something smart, something dumb, and everything else. This is the story of In the Gutter, and how we're all dumbasses.
Alright. Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Something Smart, Something Dumb, and everything else about Hacksaw.
I forgot to put up the bounce.
Well, let's do that.
I don't know if that's doing anything.
It's about Hacksaw Ridge. I'm with Spider-Man. He's with Iron Man.
Iron Man.
What do you got to drink for today?
Today I am looking at a lovely raspberry lemonade. That's all.
I've got my tap water. Let's start with this very intricate introduction. War movies.
It's Spanish.
War movies. It seems like whenever we get a new war film, it comes with controversy. That the film didn't represent both sides of the war. That the film glorifies the war. Or that a film is slowly becoming less and less realistic. Hacksaw Ridge's most controversial thing...
Ridges?
Yeah, ridges.
Multiple ridges?
There's multiple. The most controversial thing about this film
Ridges.
is that people kind of like Mel Gibson again.
Say what?
And that brings us to the story of Hacksaw Ridge. The story centers on Desmond Doss as he volunteers to enlist in the Second World War as a medic because he refuses to touch a weapon. He wants to save lives instead of taking them. This remarkable true story shares the troubling boot camp that Desmond Doss had to fight through, all the way to the Battle of Okinawa and how Desmond saved his fellow soldiers.
That's my phone. That's my bad. I'll get that.
Well, due to unforeseen circumstances, we're on the road.
On the road again!
Something smart! The cast. Andrew Garfield as Desmond Doss. I thought he killed it.
I think it's his best role since Spider-Man. What other roles has he done since Spider-Man?
I don't think he's done anything since Spider-Man.
No, that's why I thought it was funny.
But
So it's his best role since Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was the last thing he did.
It's true. Hugo Weaving as Tom Doss, playing the father. I was very pleased to see Hugo Weaving. I didn't know he was in the film.
It's great to see Mr. Smith outside of the Matrix.
And that's not Transformers.
He was
Wonderful.
in Transformers?
He's the voice of Megatron.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Teresa Palmer as Dorothy Shute. Just a very simple, modest performance. Most people won't know this man. Luke Bracey. He played Smitty Riker, the asshole in the film. Become a friend.
BFF.
But I found this out. You know what he's best known for?
What?
He's the main guy in the remake of Point Break.
That's awful.
Isn't that amazing?
That Point Break movie was truly an atrocious piece of
Truly awful.
What I liked about it, and I think that movie is personified by the flaming car wreckage in that film.
Sam Worthington as Captain Glover. You don't see Sam Worthington in a lot of roles, which makes me sad, and I thought he was great in this. Vince Vaughn as Sergeant Howell. Just killed it. He was so good. As soon as Vince Vaughn walked onto the screen, the first thing I thought of was True Detective Season 2. Immediately I was like, God damn it, no. I was just immediately went sour with his presence.
Sweet and salty.
But because in that first scene that he's in, he starts making fun of some people in a way that like the audiences can relate to, it made us all remember why we kind of like Vince Vaughn. No one would put Vince Vaughn on their favorite actors list or any of his movies.
His mom does. His performance was fantastic. It was a bag of dicks.
All right.
It's all about how you say it.
The movie is really built on two different halves. There's the character building half and then the war half. And I really enjoyed how the director Mel Gibson was able to split the movie up into completely going half and half, with it being to really build up the characters, the relationship between everyone, and then when we get into the war, how graphic and intense it gets. I felt sick
to your stomach,
to my stomach during a lot of the war scenes, and then whenever there was a pause and then they were starting to build up that the war was gonna happen, I was just like, no, don't show it.
Don't put me there.
Don't put me there.
Don't. A lot of blown up flags. Just really,
true.
I mean, at the end
there were a lot of blown up eggs.
It's just because it's an easy way to not kill someone, but show how horrifying it would be.
It's
where
true.
It's like, hey, guess what? Paralyzed. And the character building, I mean, initially, I did think at one point in the movie that it was almost over. Like, I thought we were approaching the third act.
Yeah.
And I thought that the whole movie wasn't really going to be a war movie, but just more about the trials and tribulations of someone wanting to serve but not having the ability to serve.
Yeah.
The war really topped it off. The building, and it gets to the point where everyone's just waiting for this justification of why are we dealing with this? Like, I just want the meat and potatoes, just give them to me. And then when they finally do, it's actually worth it.
Oh yeah. As soon as they arrive at the Hacksaw Ridge, we gotta climb up, and then that's where hell starts. That scene is so intense.
The blood?
Yeah,
Just
the
dripping
raining
down.
blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Something dumb segment
Something
is
dumb.
that the first half is super slow paced. Just like you were saying, by the time the war was coming up and that they were climbing the Hacksaw Ridge,
It was just gonna end.
it was gonna end
Yeah.
real quick. I thought we only had about 20 to 30 minutes of just war, but we still had a full hour.
Which then makes you ask the question: is the movie too long?
I don't think so. It's only 2 hours and 11 minutes.
But if it makes you feel like you're reaching the climax when you're only halfway through, doesn't that mean it's too long?
But then
you're expecting it.
But
to
then
end?
doesn't that make the war part that much better? It makes you feel like it's an actual war where it's like, when is this gonna end? And it just keeps going and going. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, sorry, I just had an epic yawn and it would not stop.
But even though that first half was slow, it is much needed so we can get to know the characters, understand everyone's relationships, and then when we get to the war scenes, how they all interact with each other is extremely important. It really made enemies of the other side. And I mean, most war films do that. Like, they are clearly the evil people, but like in this one, they were really like, they want to die. They're charging at you and they want to die. They are
They're
pure,
pure
evil.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the best movie. They kind of show that both sides are feeling the same way.
Yeah.
That also wasn't the story here in this
yeah, that's
movie.
true.
The story is about Desmond Doss.
It was about America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was the Jesus shower. It really is a beautiful moment where Desmond Doss just saved a bunch of people night and day from the Hacksaw Ridge, and they get back to their camp and he goes to shower, soak off the blood, not just of his blood, but like all of his friends' blood off of him and just kind of relax. But that shot, and it is a beautiful shot.
If you're making a softcore porn,
Yeah.
then yeah, it's a great shot.
the moment was
A lot
not
of
right for
sexuality.
it.
And the funny thing is the moment right before that, it's a tear-filled
Yeah.
moment. Like, it literally brought tears to my eyes. I was like this.
Yeah.
And then that shot happened.
Exactly.
That's how I felt.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Everything else, how relieving it was to watch a film about a real hero. 2016, we had 6 superhero.
Year of the superhero.
Yeah, it was beautiful to watch a story about a real hero in real history.
You probably could have got a few more.
Oh my God.
No, I think you did a great job.
Yeah.
It is refreshing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it. Well, that's
Yeah.
one thing I really liked, that they added the clips of him in the end, sort of talking about it, talking about the things that he did, and other people attesting to them, and it's just sort of bringing that reality to it. It's not just a Hollywood story. I mean, this is a real guy who did real things.
He actually saved all these people. Is this Mel Gibson's return?
It's definitely his return. I mean,
Yeah.
critically an amazing film.
Mel Gibson hit it out of the park with this.
Did
Absolutely.
it right. He made a film.
This is his first film that he directed in 10 years since Apocalypto. Do you think he's a better director than actor?
I think that that's fair to say, given this movie alone. None of his acting performances have really led to a film that's this good. I mean,
Some would argue Braveheart.
that's immediately what I was going to say.
And to
But
be fair, he directed Braveheart.
fair enough.
I would
There you
say
go.
he is a better director.
A little bit
Yeah.
of both.
Not saying he's a bad actor. That's all I've got. Anything else you want to add about the movie?
You know, it was really great to see Spider-Man not use his powers for once.
Cool, cool. All right, so then last things last, let's give this movie this gift.
This one right here.
This one right there. Wonderful gift. Thank you for watching Something Smart, Something Dumb, and everything else of Hacksaw Ridge. If you haven't seen the movie,
We just talked a lot of spoilers.
yeah, I don't know why you watch this video.
Here's a random video of another thing that we do.
All right.
You'll have to put that.
Yeah, I'll put it
You
in
put it in here though.
right there.
Right here.
All right.
Don't put it anywhere else.
That's all we
I
got.
don't want it anywhere else.
That's all
I
we
don't
got.
want it anywhere else.
That's all we got, and goodbye.
Tune in next time.
All right.
Every
Turn it off.
Sunday.
Turn it off.
Every Sunday at 4.
We've done it.
Every Sunday at 4.
Why is it
4
Sundays?
p.m.
We're good. Turn it off.
4 p.m.
Cut it.
How
Cut
do
it.
I turn it off?
I don't know. It's somewhere around there. And you're driving. You know, this is how Doctor Strange crashed.
Oh, you're right.